We are at the Wadata House in Abuja, where the PDP is holding its emergency meeting. There's been a lot of back and forth bickering on the legality of what was done yesterday, which is on Saturday rather, which is the PDP convention in Ibadan. But the Bauchi State Governor Bala Muhammad is now here. Let's take a look at what he is uh, up to. Up to. Actually, hope you need this one next. Move, 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 move. So indeed, that was the Oyo State Governor as well as the Bauchi State Governor. What the Oyo State Governor is saying is that they are not fighting for the PDP. What they're actually doing is fighting for democracy. That's what he says. But the back and forth on what is right uh, will play out in a matter of days from now. You can imagine that the convention that was being stopped by the courts going ahead and expelling the likes of Wike, expelling the likes of Anyanwu, as well as Ayodele Fayose, who was former governor of the state, speaks volumes at this time. But right behind me, right straight there, is the minister, Mr. Wike. He's in the car. He's in the car. He's been in the car for so long as has not said anything. I think at about now, the the governors are exiting. The PDP governors, Makinde of Oyo State, as well as Bala Muhammad of Bauchi State, are exiting the premises. It seems to suggest that his car pulling back now. We're watching to see what is going to happen. But just this way, you can see the guards to Wike's car are still there. They're still there with Wike inside. He's the controversial figure in the center of this, in the heart of it all. That will continue to keep you abreast with what is happening here on Control TV. Um, just so much to talk about, indeed, and just so little understanding as we know right now. And that's what we can say. Um, as much as we get more information, we'll continue to feed you with it. But I think the police are saying that they will lock up the PDP secretariat until further notice. We're not very sure of the veracity of that claim, but whatever it is, we'll be here on Control TV, Frontal Politics, to keep you abreast with the latest developments and happenings as we cover them. The place is filled indeed with security, with police personnel. They are armed. Earlier on, there was a tear gas. There was the tear gassing that we saw by the police to try to quell the crowd that is here. We have media men also from various media platforms that are also here. But indeed, we will keep you abreast. One thing we know, what the governor of Oyo State said, Mr. Makinde, says that they are not here to fight for the PDP, but they are here to fight for democracy. Let's keep you with pictures of live pictures of the happenings that are here right now. We're keeping you abreast with them, just so that you see the real-time actuality of the PDP emergency meeting. UK is still in his car. Let's hear what the gentleman is trying to do.
Governor for your state was also. We need to ask ourselves the second question. Who is at fault? Who wants to destroy people? Someone has been patiently trying enough, twice enough, to manage this party to the point. These people came here claiming that they did convention. Which convention? We have two court orders. One from the Federal High Court, stating very clearly from Justice Omotosho that the People's Democratic Party cannot hold any convention. You got the first one. The second one, which was from a case filed by former Governor Sule Lamido. What did the court say? No convention. And then two governors who were elected on the same constitution, the Nigerian constitution, the PDP constitution, that they are violated, right, went ahead to hold the get together that they did the Christmas carol they did in the battle. Yes. Now let me shock you. You know when God wants to punish somebody, you know the Yahweh. The chairman of the convention himself, His Excellency, Amadu, openly stated there that INEC is not present. And INEC is not present, whatever you are doing in relation to anything involving the small and INEC recognize the government. So what are we complaining about here? What are we talking? We came here as people who are obeying the law. And then these individuals that are left here shameful, but they were just out of it. They were just out of the city. They came and said they forced their way in. Why are you taking us for innocent Nigerians? They want to tell us that they are governors. They want to disregard the law. What did Makinde do here? Have you sorted out the crippling poverty in your state? Has your tenure as governor been impressive? Bala Mohammed, what of you that you have been plagued by the EFCC and you want to mortgage the future of this party to protect yourself?
So that's the seems to be the crux of the matter. Two governors have exited the Wadata secretariat of the People's Democratic Party, the PDP, and the complaints he's laying down is that they cannot be trusted, that people cannot be trusted to do the right thing. So we're just keeping our eyes up and watching what is happening. Wike, in the moment, is still in that car there, in his car, waiting. So we're waiting to see if he's going to make an appearance at all. This is coming to you live on Frontal Politics here on Control TV. We're broadcasting from Abuja at the Wadata House Secretariat of the People's Democratic Party, the PDP. The Wike faction is saying that it's a kangaroo convention that was held in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, at the Adamasimba Stadium, saying that two court orders were subsisting that stopped the party from going ahead to conduct any form of convention. And to the disobedience of the court order, the party went ahead to conduct and came up with kangaroo officials, they say. You remember that Kabiru Turaki was selected as the chairman of the PDP at the Ibadan gathering, where the convention took place with over 1,516, with about 1,516 votes to come top and become chairman of the PDP. But we're still watching to see fireworks, as well as the bickerings, the complaints. They will have to resort to the right channel to go to the courts again. What will the courts be saying? Should the courts determine what happens at the party or not? Should party officials be taking matters to the courts? You can see Bala, the governor of Bauchi State, is back in. He doesn't seem to have left. Um, there he is. Let's just quickly go that way. That's the governor of Bauchi State, Bala Muhammad, and Makinde himself. Sorry, and Makinde himself. There's a smell of tear gas everywhere. Smell of tear gas happening just about everywhere. Trying times they are indeed. Okay, we're going to take a short break now, and when we return, we'll bring you more on the development story about the People's Democratic Party, the PDP. Two factions actually, the Wike faction and the other faction by Wabara, the former Senate President, who is the chairman of the organizing committee of the convention that just took place in Ibadan. Uh, those are the two factions. And Gumba Umar will come back with more much later for you. Thanks for watching.